Hey, good morning, y'all. How's it going? It is -2 degrees. In Iowa. And I have to travel today, picking up here in about 20 minutes. Picking up here and going to Pennsylvania, where it's going to be probably even colder. So yeah, that's one thing that this video is going to be about, is things we have to deal with if you want to be an expediter. It's all fine and dandy when you come, you come on out here and you come out here during the summer. You can handle it. A lot of places, you don't need an air conditioner, and so the comfort out here, I see. Last year when I was with Barrett, I didn't have the air conditioning. I didn't have the rooftop air conditioning. I had to just deal with it, man. But over the summer, man, it was nice. It was nice to know that all I had to do was hook my generator. If I'm sitting somewhere, I just got to hook my generator up and I got air conditioning. I don't have to run my van. In the winter now, it's like things, it's something that you got to deal with. You got to deal with the cold, man, if you want to make any money out here. That's one of the things, man. I don't idle my van. I got the diesel heater, and that's almost in the winter when it's this cold outside, you have to have a diesel heater, man, or you'll die out here, man. Because it is cold. But this is just one of the things that you got to deal with, man. You just got to deal with the cold. And so I'm gonna be talking about certain things that we have to deal with out here in these next couple minutes. But I'm gonna go and head towards my pickup. I'm 17 minutes away from my pickup, and once we get that loaded up here, I will chat with you a little bit, so we can get on down the road, man, and get to the next load. So, all right, man. You guys have a safe day, and man, God bless. All right, y'all. Got all loaded here up in Iowa. Like I said, going to Pennsylvania, 936 miles, I believe it is. Delivers tomorrow morning. It's 10 after 10 Eastern time, and it has to deliver in 24 hours. It's about a 16-hour drive, so we got to get going, man, and head on up to Pennsylvania. So follow me to Pennsylvania, y'all. God bless you guys, and y'all have a safe day. Y'all, got all loaded here up in Iowa. Like I said, going to Pennsylvania, 936 miles, I believe it is. Delivers tomorrow morning. It's 10 after 10 Eastern time, and it has to deliver in 24 hours. It's about a 16-hour drive, so we got to get going, man, and head on up to Pennsylvania. So follow me to Pennsylvania, y'all. God bless you guys, and y'all have a safe day. How's it going, y'all? Well, one other thing you have to deal with is making sure there's no discrepancy when you pick up, right? When you
In half a mile, continue straight to stay on US 30 West.
When you pick up, make sure the paperwork lines up with what it calls for. For instance, I'm on this pickup in Iowa. I picked up.
Continue straight to stay on US 30 West.
It called for 2 pieces, 1,100 pounds. I picked up.
Continue on US 30 West for 79 miles.
I picked up. Paperwork said 2 pieces, 868 pounds, or 838 pounds. What it called for. But the paperwork was going to the same address where I was going. So I didn't think of it. My thought process was, I got 2 pieces. That's what my thought process was. I never thought of the weight. Because there's been times, many times, even when I was with Barrett, many a times I picked up, as long as it was the same amount of pieces, you know. There's never really been much of a discrepancy. But as you go and it ain't the same weight as what it calls for, you gotta call dispatch. Because if you don't do that, you're taking the chance of having to whip your van around and head back to the shipper like I am now. I got 105 miles down the road. I was at a pilot filling up, and dispatch calls and says I have to return to the shipper. And so it's my fault. So, but if I was to check it and they made me go back anyway, then they have to pay me to go back. But since I didn't do that, I have to deal with the fact of me turning around 100 miles and going back. And so that's another thing that we have to deal with out here. Making sure everything lines up. So, all right, man. Well, I'm heading back to the shipper, and we're gonna get this thing figured out, and got to get to Pennsylvania by tomorrow morning. So, we'll see what happens, man. God bless you guys, man. Y'all be safe out there today now.
So much pain in my soul, it's so hard to let go. But the God that I know never ever let me go. So much pain in my soul.
got unloaded here in Pennsylvania. Things you have to deal with, man, this cold weather. It ain't no joke, man. It's like minus 10 degrees here. Freezing out there. That's why you're gonna have to have that diesel heater out here, man. You don't have that diesel heater, this ain't gonna work for you. It wouldn't work for me if I didn't have that diesel heater, man. So yeah, I got unloaded, man. I'm gonna go try to find a pilot or somewhere, get some fuel and hang out for, you know, the dispatch called me. So I don't know, man. I'll talk to y'all soon. God bless you guys, man. Y'all have a safe day. Hey, how y'all doing? Good evening. It's like 10 after 1 in the morning. I don't even know what it is today. Today's, well, it's Saturday now. It's Friday. What is the date today? I don't know what the date is. All I know is that it's Saturday morning, Friday night, 1 a.m. 10 after 1 in the morning. Okay, so things we had to deal with, we have to deal with, you know. I kind of explained a couple things, and one of the biggest things is sitting. Sitting is something we're going to have to deal with. If you think you're going to get in this business and you're just going to be running, just be prepared to go through some dry times of sitting, man. Because you're going to sit. You're going to sit, man. And what I had to deal with this week was I went through Iowa and Pennsylvania and all that, and then I ended up in Virginia, Richmond, Virginia on Tuesday. And I had to get home. I had to get home by this weekend. And you know, there's certain things I had to. It was imperative that I got home at least by Saturday. I had something I had to do on Saturday. And so Tuesday, I got up in Richmond, Virginia on Tuesday evening or whatever, late afternoon. And so the next day I got a short load. It was only like 240 miles or something. And it was a Virginia to Virginia. And then Thursday, and then I did that on Wednesday, and then Thursday they gave me I did that on Wednesday, and then on Wednesday they gave me after I got that one done, they gave me another Virginia to Virginia for Thursday. It was even shorter run, but it actually paid more than the first one. It was only like 182 miles. That was including my deadhead, and it ended up putting me back into Richmond, Virginia, which is a decent area for freight, for what they tell me. You know, my fleet owner and my XPO, they said it's a decent area for them. And I mean, I didn't agree that it was a good area, but I wasn't totally positive. I just took their word for it. And so I delivered on Thursday around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, mind you, XPO has a thing where if you sit for 24 hours, they will move you to a good area. Okay, now it is January. It's a slow part of the slow season. So, Friday came, and I never got a load. And usually they'll call you around 4 or 5 o'clock to move you after you sat for 24 hours. Well, they never called. And around 4:30, I call them, and they tell me they're not going to move me. And I'm like, why not? And I guess the surrounding areas haven't been good. And so they said Richmond, Virginia has been the best spot in where I was at. So they're only going to move you if you're not in a good area, you know. And so they felt that I was in a good area, but I'd been telling them all week, like, I got to get home by Friday night or Saturday morning. And the dispatch tried to, you know, they tried to talk to the one in charge of the moves, and I said, man, if you could just move me south a little bit, at least halfway home, and that'd be great. Now they wouldn't budge. And so I had to make a conscious decision of what to do, because I have to be in Atlanta by Saturday, man. There's something I had to do here, or something I had to do at home. And so I had to bite the bullet, man. I had to bite the bullet. It's just some things we have to deal with when you have to get home on a certain time to do certain things, and you know, sometimes you got to deal with it. And so this is one thing I had to deal with. I was 586 miles away from home, and I had to deadhead 508. I had to deadhead all them miles. Not only did it hurt me, it hurt my fleet owner. But my fleet owner understood. You know, he understood. He's like, you know, you got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? And so there was no way around it. There was no way I was going to be able to get around it. And so I made a conscious decision to deadhead, and I'm just now got to Georgia. 1:15. I still got about 100 miles before I get to the house. And these are the things that we have to deal with out here, man. You know, the slow season, that's another thing you're gonna have to deal with. You know, I know from what people that I know, my friends that I know in this business, that have their own authority and stuff, and try to do their own thing. They're at home. There's nothing out here for them. And so, like, in this time, January, February, these are the months, man. These are why I constantly tell people that either you need to sign your van or vans on with a courier, I mean with a company, or just plan on taking vacation between January and February. You know, because these are some slow months. You know, or I noticed that the people that do regional stuff, they do pretty good. You know, from the people that just the people that do regional stuff in Atlanta, that I talked to about 4 or 5 of them, and they, whether slow season or not, it seems like they're doing just as good as we're doing over the road, you know. And so, hey man, I think regional is where it's at, man. You know, the regional, you know, rates might be low and stuff, but at least you are in proximity to get home if you have to. You know what I mean? I was stuck all the way in Virginia, man. 600 miles away from home. I had to deadhead. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to, man. But I didn't really have a choice. You know, I had to do what I had to do. And now I'm here, and I'm going to be out of service for all the way up until probably Wednesday. There's a bunch of things I got to gotta handle here and take care of a lot of things. So I'm gonna be out of service for about 4 or 5 days or so. So yeah, man, these are the things, man, that you're just gonna have to deal with, man. A lot of different things, and there's things that I didn't mention. You know, we could sit here and talk about things you got to deal with, but these are just the main things. You know, making sure you take care of the paperwork, and you're gonna have to deal with the weather implications, whether it's the summertime or wintertime. If you don't have a diesel heater, man, I don't know you'd be able to do this. I wouldn't be able to do it. I was okay last year when I was with Barry not having an air conditioning, but I mean, it's just a bunch of different things that we have to deal with out here, man. So for the new people that's looking to get into this business, man, these are just a couple of things that we have to deal with out here. So, hey, man, if you have not subscribed to my channel, would you just subscribe to my channel, man? Hit that bell, and then you'll be able to get the notifications when I upload these videos. Give me a thumbs down, sorry, a thumbs up, a thumbs down, and fill up the comment section, man. Show some support, and I try to show some support to the other people that do videos out here, and we're just out here just trying to help each other, man. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing out here. That's the only reason I make videos, man, is try to help new people see my perspective, because I'm not new no more. I've been doing it almost 2 years now, and so I mean, over the road, I've been in the business 7 years, but over the road stuff is I just try to do it to help people, man. And so, hey, man, until the next video, man, Brother Mark's out. God bless you guys. Y'all be safe, man.
Things you need to remember to keep a humble heart. 1, it's not how big the house is, it's how happy the home is. 2, if you haven't been in someone's shoes, don't try and tell them how to tie their own laces. And 3, remember, everything can vanish in the blink of an eye.